Everybody describes you as a tremendously generous person, and one man who would use that description more than most is a man called Tom Edwards, who many years ago was a television announcer in the North East. Unfortunately, Tom got into drink, and he went abroad and came back and went through a terribly traumatic time in his life, quite recently. Ended up homeless on the streets in Britain. And at one point was only given 8 weeks to live because of his alcoholism. But you have helped him tremendously over the last couple of years, certainly. And tonight he wants to come on and thank you for that help. Please welcome Tom Edwards.
Hello, Bob. Great to see you. Hello, Carol.
Hello, Tom.
Hello.
Have a seat.
And hi to Jackie. Yes.
Now, Tom, you met Bob about 25 years ago, didn't you, Bob and Jackie?
Absolutely. It was a marvellous night, which I've always remembered, Bob, because you're mad about the movies as well as I am. And it was myself, yourself, and the lovely Jackie. We went to the opening night of That's Entertainment, yes, which was a compilation of all the Hollywood great musicals. And I've never forgotten that night, and it was about 25 years ago. You went down your route, I went down mine, which, as you well know, ended up very nearly with me being 6 foot under. And it took 25 years for the very insidious illness of alcoholism to creep up on my shoulder. And to cut a very long story short, which you and your lovely wife know about only too well because we keep in regular contact, is that I went into a clinic where I stayed for 3 very long years. And 5 months, Carol, into my stay, when I was slowly coming to terms with what was happening to me, somebody suggested that I write an article for the Sunday Times magazine. And I did, and it produced hundreds of letters from all over the world. But one of the first was from this man and from Mrs. Monkhouse. And when that letter came, Bob, I have to tell you now, straight in the eye, the words just jumped off the page, because it was at a time when nobody wanted to know me. My family had disowned me, and all of my so-called friends in the entertainment world just fell away. And that meant so much to me. And on a lighter note, I remember once at Thames, I interviewed the indomitable Miss Betty Davis, and she said to me, "Tom, you'll be amused by this one." She said, "The bigger they are, the nicer they are." And she was, of course, talking about stardom, of which you are a star, Bob, both on and off the stage in my eyes. And I can't thank you enough for the friendship, the love, encouragement and support that you and Jackie have given to me. And I hope that people will realise, who are looking in tonight, that there is life after alcohol. And I can't thank you enough.
No problem. Thank you. I should just point out that, I mean, you see you're sitting here, you're looking fantastic, looking confident. You're a man who was only given 8 weeks to live.
Yes.
Bob has helped you, I know, tremendously, so much so that last year he actually brought you, but you never thought you'd work.
I never thought I would work professionally again.
No.
And I have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's because of this man that I was back in a television studio like I am here with the boss tonight. And I love the buzz. I was pacing up and down, and I was so excited. I never thought that time would ever come back again. And it's ironic that I'm very privileged to be the voiceover man on your quiz show called Wipeout, because I was nearly wiped out a few years ago. And if it wasn't for you, Bob, I don't know what would have happened. So again, a million thank yous, not only to you, but to Jackie Monkhouse.
And thank you, Tom Edwards.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.